everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Please keep in mind, it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now, when it comes to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the three oracle decks I have here. So we'll start off by getting the key theme of the week using the Quantum Oracle, some divine guidance using the Isis Oracle, and messages from your Divine Feminine using the Divine Feminine Oracle. When it comes to the tarot, I'll be pulling from the Intuitive and clarifying with the Waite deck. So, Sagittarius, let's see what's in store for you for the week of the 25th to the 31st of January 2021. Now, just want to shuffle your cards again. I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. Also, I am now hosting live stream tarot readings on Twitch, so make sure you hit follow on there to check out my live streams every single week. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the link in the description box below. So Sag, first card out from the Quantum Oracle is the Sacred Temple in reverse. Okay. So, two things here. I feel like some of you need to really take care of the sacred temple that is your vessel, i.e. the body, okay? You may have been overworking yourselves. Perhaps you've been not getting enough sleep, not enough nutrition, eating better, is going to be important probably. Not drinking enough water, not getting enough sustenance in general, okay? If that's the case, take a close look at that, okay? Because on some level, your body is giving you signals that it's not getting enough of what it needs in order to maintain a certain level of health and energy, okay? So it could be that you need to exercise more as well. For others of you, I feel like on some level, you've been feeling somewhat detached from source, okay? Why? Maybe because of other situations that are playing out in your life and you're feeling like you're not getting the divine assistance you need. Maybe you feel like you don't know how to reach out for that assistance. Or maybe you feel like on some levels that while you're trying to explore certain gifts that you have, you feel like you're kind of hitting a blockage, right? And again, if you're not taking care of yourself within and, in terms of the body, it's going to make it difficult for you to have enough energy to do that astral exploration, okay? So definitely do take a close look at that, in what ways is your body trying to signal to you that it requires something, that there is a lack of something, okay? Because I feel like it does come back to the body still. I am getting a sense of that, okay? So let's see. Let's go to the Isis Oracle and see what advice we can give you at this time. So let's go to the Isis Oracle. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, can you tell me and share with Sagittarius, what is it that they require at this time? What is it that they need to know? What divine assistance and guidance can you give at this time that will help them? What is it that Sagittarius needs to know? Okay, you got two cards here. So, the first card out is Initiation, Spiritual Testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. Amazing, okay. And the other card you have is Divine Sisterhood, Community of the Spiritual Sisters and Brothers of the Light. Amazing. So I feel like, you are going through a process. Maybe you're getting some ascension symptoms as well, because I did get a sense that the body is going through it a little bit, okay? So that's why it's really important that because you are going through a spiritual awakening, right? You're being put through it by the divine. Because you have an upgrade coming up very soon, right? You're about to go through a serious upgrade. So in order to be ready for this, okay, you have to go through certain challenges, certain tests, right? Now, you really need to make sure that you're feeling good, mind, body, and spirit, okay? Especially your body. If your health is lacking in any way, right? Your physical health, then you know you don't even have the basis to work with to begin with, okay? So it's really important that you do take care of yourself physically as well as mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, okay? Because you are being put through your paces at this time, because it's a part of this significant upgrade, right? You may be being initiated in certain mystery schools as well by the divine, you know, especially with that divine sisterhood. Some of you could go on to be, you know, priestesses and priests yourself, right? Or some form of healers, okay? But I do get a sense that you are being welcomed into an astral community, possibly a physical one as well. There may be a certain spiritual collective that you're coming into contact with, but I do get a sense that this is a spiritual initiation, okay? That you are being welcomed into a mystery school on the astral. So again, definitely need to take care of yourself first, and this is why this energy is coming up here, the sacred temple, because it's like you're being ushered in and welcomed into those, you know, those higher temples, right, in the 5D. But essentially, in order to be ready for that, you need to make sure that your physical vessel is in good condition, okay, as best as you can. Because you are getting those ascension, like I said, you are already getting those ascension symptoms, I feel, as well. So you may have ringing in your ears, you may be feeling nauseous at times, maybe running to the bathroom a lot, you know, sleepless nights, things like that, okay? That can all be signs of that. Obviously, if there's other underlying health issues that you have, you also need to go get that checked out, okay? Because ultimately, I'm not a doctor. I cannot give you any health advice whatsoever, okay? So if you are experiencing some unpleasant symptoms and it's been going on for a period of time, do make sure you get checked out by a physician, okay? Because it's not to be ignored. There's a clear message here to take your health seriously at this time, okay? So let's go to the Divine Feminine and see what your Divine Feminine wants to communicate to you, what message it has with regards to healing and support. What is it? Ooh, okay, that came out pretty quickly. So you have two cards here again. So, oh my gosh, this one is kind of, okay, I'll try and cover it up because I don't want to get blacklisted on YouTube or anything. So you have Akilda, the goddess of never not broken. And the affirmation here says, everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love, okay? Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love, okay? So this is a woman that's been through it, okay? You've been put through your paces, but it's not without reason. As I said, now is the time to heal the vessel, especially if you have been through something traumatic or even though you were physically harmed in any way. Now is a very important time for you to do physical healing, spiritual healing when it comes to the vessel, doing the chakra balancing work, okay? Clearing out any blockages so that this really highly ascendant energy can come through and that you can really be ushered into this mystery school, okay? The next card is Anandamaya. Oh my God. Anandamaya. Damaima. Oh my God, I'm butchering that. I'm really sorry. And it says here, the joy permeated mother. Her affirmation is, I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. So that's very important as well, because like I said, I do get a sense that some of you will be some kind of spiritual teacher, that you're being initiated as a spiritual teacher. You're going through some kind of awakening to who you really are, your abilities, your gifts, your soul mission, right? Very ascendant energy, highly ascendant. So I feel like you will come to understand your purpose here. You will have access to your Akashic records once you go through this initiation process and you're welcomed into this astral temple, okay? And that's where you'll receive a lot of downloads in general. So very, very powerful, okay? But first, there is a need to purge some things that is still very much being locked into your physical body. Purging of emotional pain and a need for spiritual and physical healing, okay? So let's go into the tarot now and see what else we can find out. But yeah, this is pretty deep, to be honest with you, Sag. Like, the process you're going through this time is a very deep part of your spiritual path, right? It involves the shadow work, it involves physical healing, Reiki healing possibly, it involves soul retrieval. It's a lot, right? There's a lot of layers to it. So that's why you're probably feeling like you're being put through your paces right now, because you are. It's a lot, you know. But it's not without reason, because you are about to upgrade in a huge way. Like, it's not a small, you know, it's a leap forward, you know. It's massive. Okay. So, first card out from the tarot is the Sun. Love it. Leo energy. Could be dealing with a Leo or have Leo prominently in your chart. I feel like that is the energy of the sun god Ra, shining its light upon you. You know, saying good job after a period of difficulty, right? And you're being guided, okay? You're being divinely guided towards this initiation process, towards what is necessary for your healing on every level, okay? So I feel like, yeah, you are working very closely with the divine at this time, whether you're conscious of it or not, consciously aware of it or not. You are working very closely with the divine. They're trying to guide you towards this path, right, that's unfolding in front of you. It's a rite of passage what you're going through at this point, essentially. But that's powerful. Next card out is the Three of Cups in reverse. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like right now is not the time to fall back to certain distractions, okay? Because I feel like you may have been distracting yourself from the work that is needed at this time. No more. That's not even an option at this point. So it's in your best interest to pay close attention to the signs and synchronicities, to listen to also what your higher self and what your physical body is signaling to you at this time. Next card is the King of Wands in reverse, more Leo energy, okay? So Sag, you could have a lot of fire placements in your chart, but I feel like the key message here is that, yeah, there is a reason you're going through this initiation, because on some level, you are carrying some deep wounds because of something traumatic, some, you know, harsh lessons you had to learn in the past, some certain experiences. And as such, it has created some deep wounds, okay? There is some detrimental beliefs that you may have. There may be some toxic behaviors that you exhibit at times, because it comes back to these wounds, okay? Possibly from childhood or adolescence, right? And as such, it manifests in multiple ways. So there is a need for healing here. There's definitely a need for processing, you know, all of these events and traumas so that you can finally free yourself from that, right? And it's telling you, you are your own healer. You are more than capable of healing yourself, but it's okay to also need assistance, okay? So if you do need help, especially if your physical health is being affected, definitely get it checked out, okay? Next card is Six of Swords. So that's great, okay? This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Moving from one mindset to another, moving from one way of doing things to another, new approaches, new ways of exploring one's divinity, one's journey, right? Life path. So I feel like, yeah, there are some significant changes that you are making because you're coming to realize certain things, perhaps where you have been ignoring things for too long that really need your attention at this time, okay? Next card is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, yeah, this is kind of like saying, yeah, you need to address these things first before you can, you know, see these huge shifts in your life, these positive changes. There are still things that are happening that are detrimental to your well-being that need to be taken seriously, okay? So yeah, definitely need to let go of the distractions and get to the heart of the issues, all right, in order to turn this around. There may be a lot that you're still holding in that's karmic as well, especially if it involves certain family dynamics, past relationships, friendship circles that you may still have, things of that nature, or even certain attitudes and beliefs you have towards yourself that needs really revising, okay? So things can start turning in a positive and healthy direction for you. And then the last card you have is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So specifically associated with Capricorn, but it could be any earth sign possibly that you're dealing with, or you could have this in your chart. But I feel like this is you coming to understand the true value, respecting yourself on a new and more profound level, respecting the need to take care of yourself. Self-care is like the theme here. Part of your initiation process is to come to the understanding of how important your vessel, your body is. You know, this is to do with the material, the tangible, the physical, right? Understanding that you need to take care of your physical health in order to also be healthy on other levels, right? Also need to take care of your physical health in order to be able to ascend spiritually, okay? Because if your physical health is ailing, then it's going to be very difficult to maintain, you know, that ascendant flow, okay? So it's important that you do recognize that. But I see you coming to realize how you've been undervaluing and underappreciating your vessel, your body, okay? And how you're going to show more love to yourself, to your vessel, okay? Because that is your temple, okay? It is your home. Wherever you are, you're always home because you are within your vessel, okay? Okay. So let's go to some clarifications now. I know this is pretty specific, so I'm not sure who this will resonate for, but you'll know if this resonates for you, okay? You'll just feel that and you'll understand how it relates to your situation. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine, don't force it. But let's go into the clarifications. Okay, too many cards falling out. Oh, 3 cards there, okay. Alright, so, Sag, clarifying the, if I can get it, clarifying the sun, you have the Hanged Man, which is Pisces, and the Ace of Cups, okay, in reverse. So you could have Pisces strongly in your chart also, or be dealing with one. But regardless, I feel like, because I don't really feel like any of this is about anyone else, to be honest. I'm not going to even say that anymore. This is all about you, okay, and your journey. And I feel like, to be honest, Sag, yeah, there is a need to bring clarity to the situation. That's why the divine is like basically kind of hitting you with a lightning bolt, so you see things clearly for as they really are, right? Because you're kind of caught between two worlds at the moment, right? Between the old ways of doing things and the new. And right now it's like you've been wanting to avoid the issue at hand, which is you're not demonstrating enough self-love. That's your key issue here, right? You're not demonstrating acts of self-love. And if in fact, in some ways you're actually self-sabotaging, right? Because you're not giving yourself what it needs, what your body requires, what your soul is asking for, what you need on an emotional level as well, as we can see, right? So instead of it being pouring in, like this well pouring into you, you're just letting it spill out everywhere, right? Because you're not giving enough to yourself, all right? Clarifying the 3 of Cups in reverse, we have the 6 of Pentacles and the Temperance card in reverse. So that's your energy right here. Yeah, part of this rite of passage is for you to come to this realization how, you know, there's certain things you need to take Seriously, okay? There's things that you need to do in order to bring about improvements in your life. First of all, balancing your energy, right? Finding that sense of equilibrium within, right? Giving your body what it needs. Of course, you can have your treats as well, but you also need to do what is healthy for your body, okay? It's finding that beautiful balance. You know, not being on such a restrictive diet that life becomes miserable, but at the same time, making sure you're getting the nutrients, the sustenance, the water, you know, the rest, whatever it is that you're lacking, right? Bringing balance back in, because on some level, you are overindulging, and in other levels you are, you know, you're not sustaining, right? So there is definitely an imbalance there that needs addressing, and you can't, you know, ignore this anymore, essentially, okay? It's something that needs to be addressed now before it becomes more serious, okay? Clarifying the King of Wands in reverse, you have the Nine of Swords in reverse, so air energy, and the King of Swords, which is specifically associated with Aquarius, okay? So you could also have Aquarius strongly in your chart with that combination. But regardless, I feel like what this is saying is that, yeah, there is a need to address these wounds, because I feel like a lot of distress, anxiety, restless nights, you know, overthinking, whatever it is you're experiencing that's affecting you on a, you know, negatively, stems from these deep-rooted wounds that need healing, okay? Because I feel like you're getting to a point where you've had enough as well. It's like, I don't want to feel like this anymore. Like, I don't want to be carrying these weights on me anymore. I don't want to be carrying these wounds, right? I want to heal. I want to change this once and for all. I want to stop being in this energy of being drained and overthinking and really low on mood, and, you know, just feeling like I'm stuck and nothing ever progresses, right? I want to be empowered. I want to feel like I am in control. I want to feel like I don't give so much power to my thoughts, you know? That I am in control of myself. So that's what I'm getting from this, which is good. So you definitely want to turn this all around, which is positive. Clarifying the Six of Swords, you have the Five of Wands in reverse, and you have the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so this is it. You're having a huge shift in mentality at this point, right? And it's like you're done with the inner conflict, you're done with overthinking, you're done with being stressed over things you can't control. And now you're going to start taking action towards the things you can control, right? We can see that with that King of Swords energy, which is great, right? So you're taking that initiative. I feel like you are doing the right thing here. And also you're going to stop ignoring the signals that are coming in from the universe, from the divine, about, listen, you really need to work on this now, because it's affecting you on so many levels. And now you're paying attention to that, okay? Whereas before, I feel like you were choosing to turn your back towards those signs and distract. Now you're not doing that. Now you're paying a close attention, because you're realizing that your well-being is at stake if you continue to ignore these signs, right? Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you have the Empress in reverse, so that's Taurus energy, and the Tower, okay, so Scorpio. That's, you know, three major arcana side by side, so that's pretty intense. Again, you're going through a rite of passage, so I'm not surprised. Yeah. Something is not done here. Something needs looking at, okay? And I feel like it comes down to, again, needing to take care of self, needing to love oneself more, nurture yourself more, okay? Because I feel like there may be a karmic situation playing out, right? Or you may be pulling people unconsciously into karmic situations because of a lack of nurturing oneself. So you rely on the nurturing of others to build you back up when the tower falls. Because you have these perpetual tower moments. Why? Because you're distracting yourself from the real issues at hand, right? So you're coming to realize that you're doing that you're leaning on people to give you that energetic sustenance, to give you that fulfillment, to give you that nurturing, that healing energy, where you are more than capable of providing that for yourself, right? So instead of relying on others to build you back up, you're realizing, no, it's time that I take the initiative and build myself up. People can support me, and it's great that they want to support me, but I have to do the work. No one can do this for me. It's like, I can't, no one else can rescue me from myself, right? I need to rescue me, is what I'm getting. And then finally, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles here. You have Judgment in reverse, so that's your energy again, and Scorpios. So you might have Scorpio placements too. The Devil in reverse, more Capricorn energy as well. And the Queen of Swords in reverse, that's Libra. Okay, so that's a combination and a half. So yeah, it's a process. I feel like you are choosing the path of self-love, self-care, right? Doing the inner work, doing the, doing what is needed physically to get you where you want to be healthy, mind, body, and spirit, right? And it's a process. You're not there yet, okay? I don't feel like you're at the Queen of Pentacles energy yet, but you're taking the steps to get there, which is awesome, right? You're realizing where the Devil energy lies, with your distractions, with excuses, with, being codependent possibly, and you're cutting that out. You're doing something about it. You're freeing yourself from that energy because you're understanding that it's not healthy for you. Also, you have the Queen to the King of Swords. The Queen is in reverse. So yeah, your divine feminine has been taking a hit because of what you've been refusing to acknowledge about what needs to change within. However, I do see you working on this. So soon your divine feminine will be back on track. And then, yeah, your masculine will be supported and able to go full force in towards making positive changes in your physical reality as well. So, amazing. So, yeah, this is significant, Sagittarius. I feel like you're making a lot of self-improvements at this time. It is a process, okay? It's not, it's not that you have to be like, perfect in a night. I mean, no one's perfect anyway. We've always got stuff we need to work on. But I see you making significant changes, right? And this is just the beginning of that, okay? So it is a process. It will take time. But it's great that you're taking the initiative and doing what is needed. So I really hope this helps. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget the notifications bell. And yeah, one step at a time is definitely the way forward. But just remember, you've got this. You're more than capable of getting to where you need to be, mind, body, and spirit, okay? So do what you need to do. Seek the assistance where needed, okay? Get the professional advice where needed. And just make those necessary changes, right? And you'll get there. So send you guys lots of love and support. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.